We're gonna hopefully grab a few family pictures before the sun goes down and it does get really windy because the storm is moving in.
Guys, welcome back to our channel. Terry is wanting to get some family pictures taken before it gets too cold and too snowy. And I think that's coming tomorrow if we are reading the weather app correctly. It's gonna get cold and it's supposed to start snowing. A little storm on Monday, Tuesday, and a bigger storm on Thursday and Friday. So this is really our last chance to get these family pictures taken. We're gonna head down by Utah Lake, try to find a little bit of a beachy area. I know it's slim down there because we've been down there a bunch, but if we're out just on the side by the rocks, that'll work too. So we're gonna head down there and see what we can find. The girls are all ready to go. Carmen is wearing this brown jumper dress. Is that what we're calling it?
Sure.
I don't really know my girls' clothes very well.
I'm gonna put her down. She's...
All right. Carmen has also got on some cute little boots. Claire is rocking some black military boots and a green military dress. Going full military. We are also bringing the dogs. Ollie looks like he's ready to get his picture taken, and Poppy as well. And here's the boss right over here, dressed up in her fancy green shirt with her pretty lipstick on. So pretty. And over here, Owen. He's rocking a black shirt, brown pants, and some cool worn out Nikes. Yep. Those are fashionable, bud. And last but not least, Austin in some cowboy boots, some jeans, and a nice gray vest. Austin, you are looking fantastic. You ready to go? Your hair is getting long again, bud. We're all getting loaded up in the car, gonna head down there real quick. The sun is actually dropping pretty fast, so we wanna get these pictures taken before it gets too cold tonight.
All right, we're just getting here to do pictures and we came down to the lake, which I've seen several people do beautiful pictures out here. Went out there to test it out and the wind out on the point is so crazy bad. It doesn't even feel like it should be that crazy windy, but you get out there where the water is and it's cold and super windy. So we came a little bit off the lake and it's not near as windy right here. We're gonna hopefully grab a few family pictures before the sun goes down and it does get really windy because the storm is moving in.
That's typical Utah Lake though. I mean, always windy in the afternoon. We should have known
It's true.
it was gonna be windy.
It's true.
Are the girls staying warm?
trying.
All hunched over in there trying to share a blanket.
My legs are...
Poppy keeping you warm, Owen?
Keeping Poppy warm.
Oh, you are.
So tall.
Like.
Not that short. Like halfway. Are you ready? A little bit taller, Rossi. There you go. 1, 2, 3.
My hands feel weird. I feel like a fat kid getting my picture taken on the wagon wheel.
Ollie. 1, 2, 3. Ollie. Let's do a couple more. Ready? Ready, Ossie? Come down that way and down just a tiny bit. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry. Did you get my legs in it?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, one more. One more, wait. Sorry. Make it your best one yet. 1, 2, 3.
Look.
Ollie. Okay, Carmen, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh,
You're strangling her.
3. Awesome. Teeth.
Show us your teeth, Austin. Come on, bud. Smile. Let's see your teeth.
1,
There you go.
2, 3.
There it is. All right, it's the girls' turn to get their pictures taken. Girls, smile big. Smile big, all right?
Smile big.
Smile big, guys.
All right.
Austin, you smiling big? Erica?
Smile
Let's
big.
see your smile. Come on. Get back here.
Perfect.
I'm really cold. Who has the blankets? Give me.
You're like your mother. Open your eyeballs.
Cement is cold.
No. Your hair on your face, Carm.
Oh my gosh.
Push it back. Go inside.
No, I'm not.
Come on, Austin. That's a great photo.
With your teeth. Bring your hands like this. Turn to the side just a little bit.
Actually, just do the Spider-Man pose. Say, I love Star Wars. There's a very large dog coming. Trying to get the dogs in the car before things get out of hand.
We finished family pictures just in the nick of time. The sun is setting and it is getting very, very chilly out there. Thankfully, the wind stopped. I was a little bit nervous that we were gonna have crazy windy pictures, but it held off and we got some great pictures. I'm excited for you guys to see those.
Actually, some great pictures of me as well. Just some self-portraits, new LinkedIn photos, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Got all individuals of the kids and a few of them together, so we can get all those hung up on our brand new painted wall.
We are just getting back to the house, getting some dinner going. Terry's got some roast in the crock pot right over here. Just a beef roast.
Yeah, it's actually called a 7-bone roast.
Ooh, it just fogged up the camera. A 7-bone roast? That's a lot of bones in one roast, if I must say so myself. She's just getting some potatoes going here in the Instapot. Right over here, gonna get those fired up. Carmen over here, I think, needs a break from life because she is hanging out inside the pantry, watching her phone, trying to decide what she's gonna snack on. We are fresh out of pickles, and pickles are Carmen's favorite, and we are not going to store today to get any. So Carmen, what's going on in here? You're just chilling?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you find anything to eat in here?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, may I interest you in some Fudge Stripes Originals. Those are some cookies. We've also got some Oreos over here. We also have some Annie's Cheddar Bunnies. You want some Annie Cheddar Bunnies or some fruit snacks. Some Fruit Smiles. Great value. You don't like fruit snacks? Why are you still giggling that I caught you in here or what? What do you want? You want anything up high? We got SpaghettiOs. Dinner's coming, but I'm gonna let you have a snack beforehand. Well, if you figure it out, let me know. I can help you get anything down that you need. You want me to close the door or leave it open?
Sure, just close it.
Just close it a little. All right, we're gonna go with that right there. Guys, we are just getting back from getting our pictures taken. As you can see, we did a quick wardrobe change because Austin and I are headed to the garage. He has got to build something for one of his classes. We're gonna find out what class and what he's got to build.
I gotta build a shelf, and I need a shelf for my shop to hold a bunch of tools and oils and stuff like that for my mechanics class for our structures unit.
Structures unit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what kind of shelf are we gonna build?
I don't know what you call it. Just a shelf.
It's just like a standing shelf. It's gonna have some different levels on it. What are you gonna put on the shelf down in the shop?
Tools and oils.
Tools and oils. So it's gotta be pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna head outside. We've got some of the pieces pre-cut, but we got a bunch of 2x4s we gotta get cut up, and we'll get this thing figured out. So the shelf we're gonna build for Austin looks a lot like this metal shelf behind us. We got that one at Costco. I think Austin's will be similar in depth, similar in height, but I'm gonna ask him, see what he wants. I've got these plywood pieces right here that are already cut to size. So if he wants it a little bit shorter, we'll have to trim those down, but they're roughly 2 feet by 4 feet. So what I'm thinking we ought to do is put the 2x4s kind of in just a frame this thing out in 2x4s. And then as we cut the side pieces of the shelves, the 2x4 and the plywood shelf should be roughly around like 2 1/4. So we'll have these 2 1/4 inch slots that the wood pieces will slide into. That way, you know, to help kind of carry the weight. I mean, if you ever wanted to move it and put it together again himself, it'd be real easy to take it apart, you know, put it back in those slots, put the screws back in, and it's something you could do on your own. So we are gonna start on the layout, and then I'll have Austin start cutting some 2x4s. All right, Austin, how tall do you want this thing to be? You're just gonna make it exactly the same size as this one? 6 feet. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cut 4 2x4s. I got one set up here that we're gonna do some layout with, but we got more right here, so we need to cut 4 to 6 feet. All right, because it's a little bit dark in here, we got the light flipped on the saw. These pieces are gonna go right here onto these 2x4s, and so we'll have the bottom shelf start here. This piece that Austin just cut will actually set right here in between the bottom shelf and the next shelf. So he'll be able to just set that right on there, and then we'll be able to screw in from the back side of the 2x4 into the shelf. We got all the side pieces cut, we got the divider pieces cut, we've got them drilled, ready to screw in to the sides. Austin's got to measure these shelves right here and get those 2x4s cut. And then as soon as we do that, we'll get them screwed together and then screw the sides on, and this shelf will be done. Are you having fun building this thing? Is this as fun as mechanic work?
No.
No?
It's close. It's a close second.
All right, all right. I'm having fun. All right, we got the shelves all screwed together. We got them screwed to the 2x4s. Austin, what is next? Actually, how do you think things are turning out, bud?
Decent.
Think it's gonna work?
Yeah, it should.
All right, what's the next step?
Probably measuring out those 2x4s, making the marks, and then screwing the boards in.
That is correct.
I know. Well, she's done. She's looking nice.
She is done.
Take a look at her.
So we gotta stand it up. Do you need help standing it up? I think you can do it. You work out, don't you?
Yeah,
Occasionally.
occasionally.
All right, get over here on the top. Let's stand it up. She's a little uneven.
Yeah,
It could just be the concrete because the boards are straight across the bottom. I know that for sure because I screwed them on there or helped you. So if it's a little uneven in the shop, depending on how the concrete is, then you can shim it up. I'm sure the metal one is uneven too. Probably had to shim it, but it just depends on what the concrete or your floor is doing. So I think it looks fantastic. How sturdy is it?
Should I sit on it?
Yeah, sit on it. Crawl in there.
Well, I didn't fall through, so
Yeah, exactly.
pretty solid.
That's why you put the boards out of the sides right here. So not all the weight's on the screws. The weight is transferring from the top of the shelf down to the sideboards, then all the way to the ground. So that's why those are there.
That'd be nice. So I can put heavy engines in.
Heavy engines. You got a lot of engines to put on there?
I do.
Sure you don't. You do not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet, but soon. We hope those family pictures turn out. Sometimes it's a crapshoot. Sometimes somebody's just like not doing the right smile. Most of the time it's me. I have a weird, awkward smile. Terry always has a natural smile. She looks great in the family pictures. It's never her. So hopefully I didn't screw up the pictures. And tonight was fun helping Austin build that shelf. I've got to spend some time learning a few things about wood, just hanging out, talking. And hopefully that helps him out with this grate. So
Should help him out tremendously. I know it's something he's needed to get done for quite a while now, so grateful Clay finally had some time to get that out of the way.
yeah, he has 6 days left before the end of the term. And this needs to be done by the end of the term. So luckily we got it in tonight. But we appreciate you guys watching. We love you. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.